Hey there, you. It's me, Switchcat. This is another travel video. I don't have a very long video this time, but, whatever. Let's get started. Alright, well, here we are on the bus. I'm getting ready to go to Guam this time. And I've got another video where I went to Guam, so you've seen all this. This is the lounge. Got my Nintendo Switch on the plane and ready for takeoff. Pretty empty up in business class, so it was quiet. And here we go, leaving Incheon International Airport, Terminal 2 area. Look at all the KAL planes. So yeah, we're flying and I got the whole thing to myself and I get to eat some good food. I always order the steak, as I'm pretty sure you know by now. Pretty good weather, but you can see some of the big clouds already reaching Guam and touchdown. So I like to eat. We're at the Hilton. The Hilton room was not too bad. I got a discounted one that was, I guess, supposed to be a double, but whatever, wasn't full. So driving around on Guam, going to work, doing work stuff. Not too much to talk about there. Basically just back and forth. Since I'm not showing the work stuff, all you're basically going to see is the road. So starting off the trip, the weather was pretty good. As you can see, very cloudy. But, overall, pretty still, pretty calm. I didn't get a chance to go outside very much the first day or two. Peaceful. Very different from the city that I'm usually in. Saw this. Ironic. But meanwhile, this happened. So I'm eating lunch and then we're heading back. So as you might have seen on the newspaper, Typhoon U2 is on his way. It's just a little bit north of us at the time of this recording, and you can already see the tides coming in. So I'm up at the hotel room. A lot of the places I was supposed to go and do meetings was closed because they were preparing for the storm, which was getting pretty close. See the little purple things? That's the islands. And knowing that I'm the adventurous sort, I decided I'd go out and look at it. Fortunately, this was just the edge. It was classified as a super typhoon, so they seriously took it seriously. A lot of the doors got locked up and sandbagged, couldn't go outside. The hotel had a generator and all that, so didn't really have any issues. But I found a way out anyway, so I snuck outside to go and look. Everybody had everything locked down. Very windy. And of course, you gotta go and look at the ocean. Why not? See the waves coming in. Now this wasn't particularly strong wind compared to what was happening in Saipan, but it was pretty strong. I was having a hard time staying up. There, we finally got to the ocean's edge, and you can really see it's pouring in. Seriously windy. There's a gust, so we decided to head back just about the time that the rain started coming down. I got pretty wet.
Winds. Southeast wind 75 to
This is
90
the airport
miles
weather
per
report.
hour, coming south and decreasing to 45 to 55 miles per hour in the...
Meanwhile, it was pretty quiet in the hotel, so I played some Monster Hunter because there was nothing else to do. They started the generator in the middle of the night. I don't know if it was actually necessary, but you could hear it. Meanwhile, breakfast and dinner and all that, still available. The storm didn't do a whole lot the following day. We stayed close to the port. And the day after that, it was pretty clear. So we got back out and bought some games, except for Red Dead Redemption, obviously. I got a few games, which of course you're going to be seeing on the Switchcat channel. Oh, the Switch ones anyway. The Wii's basically for my own collection. Yep, so that's the edge. You can see the clouds in the sky there. Meanwhile, we're having a good day, shiny, sunshine, nice weather. You can see the big waves there. That's because U2's still alive and well. It's just hundreds of miles away from us. I found out later that U2 basically obliterated Saipan and Tinian, so we're sending support there. Meanwhile, this is just pictures of food and stuff. And near the end of the trip, the typhoon had actually made the weather extremely nice on the island. And I went back to work, so since it's work, we were driving. Oh, hey, we went to the range, though. It's an indoor range. I didn't hurt anybody or do anything bad. Or it's not an indoor range, it's an outdoor range for tourists. A lot of Japanese folks there come to shoot guns. Since I couldn't play Red Dead Redemption, I thought, hey, why not go shoot cowboy guns at the place? Meanwhile, got a chance to go swimming. This was at the very end of the trip, when we had finished all that we were supposed to do and we had a little bit of downtime. So I went to mess around in the water. It's so peaceful. But yeah, one thing was interesting is the waves were really big. And bigger than usual. Not huge, but several feet tall. Like, I'm relatively tall in real life. These were tall. These were tall waves. See the fish there. Yeah, man. Fortunately, this wasn't with my phone. This was with the GoPro, which is waterproof. The water's so clear. Here comes one. So yeah, it was good to get out of the cycle of driving around and going to and from meetings. Even though basically I still had to do that. Got to eat some more, because I love food. And I got to ride in the back of a tool van in a hammock. It was the highlight of my transportation, I suppose you could say. It wasn't a four-seater. Okay, so we're back on the work thing, getting some food to lunch, and this is my last day there, so soy sauce. Lounge. Food in the lounge. And I'm back in the airport, back on the plane. This plane was well equipped for me. I had extreme comfort. Actually, what happened was I was booked for a regular business class trip, and I guess they overbooked the flight, so I got moved forward. Pays to have those points. But yeah, this is nice. There is a difference between business and first. So off we go. And it was a long flight, 5 hours going that way. I think they had to circumnavigate the weather. So from up here, it wasn't too bad. Got to play Switch and watch movies at the same time. By the time we arrived, of course, it was night. We're back in Seoul. Or actually, this is Incheon Airport, but you get the idea. So I had to wait for my bus, so I went to the coffee shop. Played games, because I'm Switch Cat. In the coffee shop. And I'm back on the bus. So that's the end of the trip, man. That's basically all there is. Yeah, isn't anymore. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was okay. Oh, hey, I'm looping. Now I'm going back through it. Hang on a second. Okay, we'll stop it here on this amazing scene of hot dogs. This was an okay trip, but of course it was work, so nothing impressive or amazing to see. Just kind of keeping you guys in the loop as far as what I'm busy doing. And starting tomorrow, I've got VIPs in Seoul, so I've got to go and support that. You're probably not going to see any Switchcat videos for a few days. But I appreciate your patience, and I'll be back as quick as I can. So, meanwhile, you guys be good and have a good day, and we'll catch you later. Bye.